So I got these mirrors. They don't have the light in them, and they're not the factory GM mirrors. They don't have the convex glass to them. They're just another piece of flat glass, but I put those little bubbles in the corner before, and I think I'll do that again. It worked pretty good. But anyway, I'll show you what to set up on this door that I've already taken apart, and I'll show you how to take it apart on the other door. I won't actually do it because I'm going to be one-handed, and I'm only so good. But first thing I'm going to do is if you're doing this by yourself, is put your window down. These are the 3 bolts that hold your mirror on. If you put your window down, you can hold on to it with this hand and ratchet these, or undo these 3 bolts with this hand after you've disconnected it. Now I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but anyway, first thing you want to do is roll your window down. Second thing I like to do is get 2 jack stands, because we're not going to take this panel the whole way off, so you want to get them as close to the top as you can. And then you're going to, I might demonstrate some of this because I got to take the other side apart anyway. I'm OCD about my mirrors matching. Like my tires, all 4 tires have to match on my truck too. Well, let's pull this out so you're not annoyed. But anyway, first thing you're going to attack is this guy here, and he just pops right out. Alright, behind there is a 7mm screw. There's also a 7mm screw here, and then there's a plug here you pop out, and there's a Torx head you uncover here. You take this little cap off very carefully. I have the right tool to do this, but yeah, we're not going to do it one-handed. But anyways, there's a Torx head screw underneath that. But there's all these 7mm bolts. There's this one. There's that one. There's a Torx head here. Okay. And you're going to want to pop this piece out. Pops right out. And you're going to want to pop this piece off. They just pull off. And pull this piece of foam out. That exposed your mirrors. Once you get all those bolts out, this door panel, you should be able to just pop it straight up and then set it down on the jack stand. I'll demonstrate that over here. Alright, once you get all that done, your door is going to be basically in this configuration. Now we're not going to undo these wires. We're not taking this all the way apart. But anyways, you pop this off, and we'll just let it set like that on there. Then you can reach in here and undo. You can reach in here and you can unplug this plug. If you're good, you can unplug. Well, anyway, you can unplug that plug too. If you're, it can be done. Just trust me. I don't want to break stuff. But anyway, unplug this plug. Now the thing with these plugs is the way that they're designed. There's 3 spots for a plug. There's a blue, and then I think that's a gray, and then a black. With the blue one can only plug into the blue one. The black one, like even if I try, I can't put it in the wrong hole, the wrong way. It just won't go. So you put it in this further hole. Lo and behold, it's locked in. It won't come out, okay? This singular black wire, oh, I should have showed that. This singular black wire is what runs your heated mirrors. Now this is true whether your truck had heated mirrors from the factory or not. They're all wired, at least the Silverados are, for heated mirrors. Okay? But let's say you want to double check, make sure you have everything wired up correctly. Before you put your door panel back together, of course you can put the key in Where did I throw my key? There, I threw my key. Put your key back in. Turn your ignition on. Oh, I was checking the blinker. But you can check the blinker, that's pretty obvious. You can move your mirror all around. You can't see my mirror but from here, but oh wait, I lost it. Where was it? Oh wait, I'm looking wrong. There we go. See it moving? Okay. Now, here's how you check your heater. First off, turn that off. But let's turn your, oops, sorry. Turn your defrosters on. I forgot to put my alligator clip on. Hold on one sec. I forgot. Sometimes I plan these out in my head a little better than I actually film them. There we go. Need one of these when you're working one-handed with a multimeter, if not two of them. But anyways, your heated mirror, I'll show you on the bus, the one I took off, is going to have two wires running to it. One's power, one's ground. Now, on these mirrors, my Silverado's mirrors, you can see them right there. 1, 2. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hook our multimeter with the little alligator clip on it. Hold on, I'm putting that on. The little alligator clip on here. I'm gonna stick it right there. Okay, that's also ground because the mirror grounds through it. Okay, and then you're gonna turn your voltmeter to volts. Make sure it's either switched to DC or set on DC. And all you're gonna do is take those two wires. You're gonna take the hot side. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm touching one of them. And boah, 10.7 volts. Take it away, nothing. Touch it, 10.7 volts. Take it away. So you want to find that on the back side. It could be over here, could be over here, could be over, but manipulate your mirror around so you can get your multimeter probe in behind it. Now, that means this mirror is getting electricity, so therefore the heating element is heating. And then, to put it all back together, is actually just the reverse of everything. Kind of like this with the Silverado, where they put all the functions into the mirror. The gray switch here, I forget what that controls. The mirrors I took off aren't original to this truck either. This truck never had towing mirrors originally. But putting it all back together is kind of the reverse. I want to put, there's going to be a couple zip ties here. Zip tie here, zip tie here. If you got a good kit, you got new zip ties in the kit anyway. You're going to stick this back on as good as possible and then lift your door handle back up in. If you see these tabs, that's where these little legs go. There's some here, there's one there, there's one there, one over there, one down, yay. But they sit on these little tabs, and that's what basically holds your door on there. The door gets most of its reinforcement from these plastic pieces. The screws are just there to keep you from, you know, lifting the door up off the inner door panel. All right, any questions? Nope. 7mm. Let me see what size Torx you need. 7mm, a 10mm, something to pop all the screws off, and what looks like a 055 Torx bit, because the screw to the rear of the door is a Torx head. It's the one that's covered up by the button. The other ones, this one's just a plug. Alright, now I gotta put that side on, and then I got a lot more work to do. Bye. Alright, now just to show, that screw's still in there, but it's loose. I don't think I can, yeah, I figure I get it once I got it out, but, and then that screws out, or excuse me, that screws out, that plugs out, and your door panel will just, boom, and it's off. Just a little bit up, and it comes right out. Alright.